We're live, dude.
I know. I was doing a
oh.
smooth intro. I wanted them to look at us for a
shit,
minute, but you guys already know, man. ChiCity Cypher Volume.
Whoa, Twinkle Toes, because I know you're gonna fuck this up. You fuck it up every time.
It's not a volume. This
you.
is the podcast. So welcome back, y'all. You already know it's the ChiCity Cypher Podcast. This is episode 7, man. And if you've been watching, if you've been paying attention, then you already know who's on the show today, man. We got ChiCity Cypher alumni, Reggie Smokez. Can we get some claps for Reggie Smokez, please? All right, we'll get back to the claps.
I might be able to finagle something.
We've been doing on every single episode, the last couple episodes. We want to bring you guys. We already know that we're gonna have a guest here that's an MC. We didn't want to double back on that, so we're gonna go ahead and, as always, give the opening of our podcast to a singer, man. So someone is gonna come and rock, because we got to work together. So today we got Chicago's own StephStaa in the building. So y'all go ahead. Y'all can follow her before we get into the performance. You can follow her at StephStaa, StephStaa. She's about to do another girl remix, which is unreleased. So we're bringing you the unreleased shit, man. Let's get right into it. StephStaa.
All right, just hang on. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Right.
Oh.
I guess you knew was blue a good thing, baby.
Just another girl, just another populating in this world. I've been super silly, didn't think he'd really play me for a fool. Oh no, not him. I dropped my guard, thinking I was making it hard. Yeah. But now I gotta show a fuse, cause my kindness was abused. Oh, I'm Mr. Slick, I snooze. I'm waking up confused. Just another girl. Just another girl. Just another girl. Just another populated in this world. I ignored the signs. Didn't want to overanalyze and interrupt our love. No. I'm feeling like a rag doll. I realized that I'm a scheduled call. Well, he was all mixed with her, and I can't believe what I saw. My tears smeared my mascara. No fairy tale like Cinderella. Here we go with the girl. I told you so. I gotta face my friends and begin the super detox cleanse. But don't try to call, because I'm not gonna answer you back for my health equivalent to cancer. Just another girl. Just another girl. Just another populated in this world. Just another girl. Yeah, that's my time, y'all. I'm StephStaa. What up, Gizzo?
Oh, what's up, man? Give it up, everybody in the building for that performance by StephStaa. Let's go. Man, it's a pleasure to be able to give this opening of the podcast every single week to a singer, and you have not disappointed every single week, man. Somebody comes and rocks it, so thank you so much to you. For those that have been hiding under a rock from Chicago hip-hop and do not know who you are, tell them where you're from.
I am from the south side of Chicago, the 87th side of things.
When I asked her, where you from? What neighborhood? She said 87. So if you're from Chicago, if you know, you know. So tell them how long you've been doing music, how long you've been doing this.
I've been doing this since before I could talk, like 3 years old. And just a singer, man. Just love doing it. And I'm very hip hop oriented, so I love my backpack rap.
I can see that too, and I know, man, from watching some of your videos on YouTube, and we did our homework. You spitting too, so and as y'all see, man, you threw down today. Tell them the name of that song and where'd you get that whole idea from?
That song is called Another Girl, and I got that idea. It was a premeditated idea that actually happened to me. I wrote the song, and then it happened to me, and I was very sad.
Yeah, sometimes you manifest things with the energy, right? You manifested that. But so tell the people that want to follow you after that amazing performance, where can they follow you? Where can they look you up?
Man, y'all could Google StephStaa. My name is all one like name. StephStaa. And I do have an announcement. I know y'all seen it all over social media. The opening act, We Can Survive. So I'm in the top 10, and I need y'all to keep voting daily. So it's a very hard contest, and I'm trying to win that 10G and record and perform in NYC, October the 14th.
That's what's up. We love your energy. Y'all make sure to go on her page, and I'm sure she's going to post all the details for you guys to be able to support, follow, go vote for her on the contest. Make sure we got to support Chicago, y'all. You already know. StephStaa, thank you so much for rocking with us. Any last words?
Man, just do you and just put out some good energy and love and peace.
That's what's up, y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Thank you for still rocking ChiCity Cypher. This is episode 7. We got Reggie Smokez coming up next, y'all. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh boy.
Let's motherfucking go. We are back. It's the ChiCity Cypher. Motherfucking podcast episode 7. Bro, what do you think about StephStaa's performance there?
Man, first of all, she is a whole vibe. You know what I'm saying? A whole vibe, man. Shout out to StephStaa.
Yeah,
she's a whole vibe. She gives me Erykah Badu vibes all damn day without the weirdness. Erykah Badu without the weirdness.
Mine is that. But man, thank you so much, StephStaa, for coming and rocking with us. You already know, highly appreciated. If you know somebody that needs to be on the podcast and could do something like what StephStaa did, man, make sure to have them link up with us. Send us a message. You can always follow me, Gizzo Villanueva on Facebook, Gizzo for Shizzo on Instagram. Follow Heat Detector, man. I didn't get to I'm here with the man. Heat Detector.
It always happens.
No, we didn't have time to do it.
Every fucking show. He forgets. I don't think it's even a matter of you forgetting. I just think you don't like me here. That's what I think. That's just my own personal opinion. You actually said, "Oh, back to ChiCity Cypher, I'm your boy Gizzo because I'm the Gizzo and the Gizzo does everything," and I'm sitting right here, like just sitting right here.
If you guys have been on Twitter recently,
we've been on air for like 10 minutes already, and you barely introduced
it's not about us, but right now it's about you. Make sure to go on Twitter and use the hashtag Where is Heat Detector and hashtag do not forget Heat Detector. But resident ChiCity Cypher producer, man, he's the co-host of the show tonight, man. So man, tell them where they can find you real quick and who you know what I mean, what you
YouTube,
do. They don't know you.
They don't know me. You're right. At Unwrap on YouTube, you can find it. You can also get a hold of anything about ChiCity Cypher through at unwrap808 at gmail.com. You know, we got other things going on with at Unwrap on YouTube, Heat Detector, Unwrapped on Facebook. Everything is Unwrapped and Heat Detector. So
y'all got to tune in, man. Any producers that's listening in right now or that's listening back to the playback, make sure that y'all contact Unwrap, Heat Detector. He's taking care of everything for, you know, producing side on the
Unwrap808 at gmail.com.
Unwrap808 at gmail.com. Thank you.
UNRAP 808 at gmail.com.
Make sure that y'all tune in, man. Make sure that y'all tune in. Follow him, and follow all the members of the team. Shout out to the whole team that makes this happen.
Also, because I'm really liking the fact that I'm interrupting you today.
I like it. It's not nothing new. Go ahead.
Like share, subscribe. We appreciate everybody watching. We appreciate everybody that tunes in. But make sure you hit that like, hit that share, and subscribe. Because we're trying to get to the bag.
That's the only way that we grow, man. By y'all hitting those notification bells. Shout out to everybody that's still tuned in. We're gonna get it, man. I know y'all here for the interview, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into the interview. This young man started off as a ChiCity Cypher MC, coming to the scene, coming to the ciphers, really rocking, man. And at some point, I remember telling Loke, man, shout out to Loke, who's also in the building. He's off camera. He's our
Loke.
Yes, sir.
What's
up, man?
Check. See, he forgets that this guy
No. I didn't know he had a mic. Loke, tell him what's up. Tell him what's the business, man.
Man, look, man, we got a young man, that's been working his ass off. That's all I gotta say, man. Every time I see him, man, he's doing something different, something outside of the box. And all I can say is, man, the man's not just an MC, he's a co-singer.
That's what's happening. That's
definitely multi-talented, man. And I remember telling Loke back in the day, Loke's the coordinator for ChiCity Cypher, and I said, man, this cat is really bringing bars that are like, he talking about something, bro. He's not just getting on this shit and talking bullshit about he's a better MC. Like, he's really using wordplay. He's really talking about things that are going on in society and things that are happening like in our community. And I felt really drawn to him, to his lyrics, man, and what he was doing. And so eventually we're going to get into it, man. But this is also ChiCity Cypher family, man. He was on the team for many years. Everybody that's watching, y'all already know who I'm talking about, bro. We got to bring him in, man. Our brother, man. ChiCity Cypher alumni MC, Reggie Smokez. Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's do it now. Get to the chopper.
We're gonna get to the chopper. But this motherfucking show is about showcasing people's talents and really getting to know the artist that's in the fucking building. So y'all might have seen Reggie on the cypher. Maybe y'all ain't heard his music. So let's get right into this shit, bro. We're gonna play a song by Reggie Smokez called "Paid," produced by.
Oh man, I can't even tell you.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
By the way, Miller is not sponsoring this show. I just want to say that.
Yeah, this is water.
But we wouldn't mind if they did. Okay, but they're not sponsoring the show. I just wanted to say that.
So let's get right into it, man. Reggie Smokez. This is "Paid" by Reggie Smokez. Let's get right into it, y'all.
Play that shit.
Yes, sir.
The new fleet, all they edges laid. I throw away more cash than they ever made. All I get is paid. Nigga, I be stunting, all I do is flex. All I get is hoes, all I want is sex. Right hits every day, yeah, they know I'm next. I just want some bread, boy, write me a check. Spin chicken to flip it, yeah, I know the cost. All I make is moves, they know I'm a boss. Get high every day, I stay in the clouds. All I smoke is gas, ain't no coming down, nigga. All I do is work. Yeah, I got that hustle. They know I'm the brains, and we got that muscle. Byro, that's my man. Yeah, we get to it, and we got the game, nigga. Yeah, we going stupid, cause I took that out the brain, put that on the page. All my bitches fleet, all they got is laid. I throw away more cash than they ever made. All I get is paid, nigga. Put points on the board, need plaques on the wall. Boy, I gets it in, cause I needs it all. You been playing games, all your niggas lames. Boy, your shit be huff, we are not the same. I've been making plays, all I move is dope. Boy, don't play no games, that might get you broke. All I see is stacks, all I need is G's. You be with them rats, how you ain't got no cheese, nigga. I be getting love, boy, I'm well connected. Yeah, they see the grind, that's why I'm well respected. All I be getting is views, all I be breaking is rules. I fucked up the booth, you can't fit my shoes, nigga, cause I took that out the brain, put that on the page. All my bitches fleet, all they edges laid. I throw away more cash than they ever made. All I get is paid,
Let's motherfucking go, bro.
Yes, sir. The new
Who's rocking with that shit? In the comments, let's get y'all in the motherfucking comments if y'all rocking with Reggie Smokez, bro.
Yes, sir.
Man, Reggie, thank you for being with us, brother.
Sir, I had to bring you the new shit, the new unreleased.
Hey, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Shout out. Let's get in the comments real quick, man. Shout out to E. Johnson. What up? Shout out to Aztec. He said, I love her. She's so dope. He's talking about StephStaa that just rocked the beginning of this.
Oh yeah, she has a great voice.
Shout out to our boy Retro, man, who's also a ChiCity Cypher MC, alumni MC, man. So shout out to you, man. He also said respect, Reggie Smokez, Gizzo. Man, we love to see y'all in the comments. That's what we really like. So Reggie, let's get into it, bro.
Let's do that.
You here, bro. You like family for us, man. I told you, man, I kind of prepared for this, but I ain't really have to write notes because
wait. I'm gonna interrupt again, man, because this is just
Jesus
this,
Christ.
This is
What?
this is
What?
just, I'm going to apologize on the behalf of ChiCity Cypher for his unprofessionalism.
Jesus.
Okay, just that part.
Well, what did we do wrong?
Not we.
You're taking attention away from Reggie Smokez right now.
Never.
Man.
I'm trying to bring the attention to him. I'm not trying. I am bringing.
So,
we are
apology
bringing
accepted.
the-
Reggie,
okay.
bro, that song was fucking crazy, bro. That song was crazy. I've heard a lot of your music. I never heard that, man, a club banger like that.
Yes,
Tell the people, bro, now that you're here, man, tell them who you are, bro. Tell them where you're from. We're going to get deep into the conversation, but tell them who you are and where you're from, bro.
Man, my name is Reggie Smokez, man. Reggie motherfucking Smokez to my niggas that really know me. You know what I'm saying? But man, I'm born and raised, man, Chicago, South Side my whole life. Man, my grandmother's house is not even 10 minutes from our location.
Whoa.
But I ain't gonna get into all of that. You know what I mean? But it's the hood, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm 90th and Parnell, bro, right off 87th and Norman. That's why I came up. That's my hood. So
That's what's happening.
Man, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. And I think this, like I always say, bro, the ChiCity Cypher Podcast is an opportunity for those that have been seeing MCs. There's people that have been following us, bro, for 10 years, and they watch religiously the ciphers when they come out. People know you, bro. They know you were on the ChiCity Cypher team, which we're gonna get into that. And people follow, bro. They follow along. This is an opportunity for y'all to actually get to meet Reggie Smokez, man, and to see where he's coming from. We always like to talk about beginnings on the podcast, bro. Where did you start, bro? Where did you start making music? It's a two-part. Where did you start making music, and what was it that drove you? Where you heard something or heard somebody and said, "Man, I could do this shit."
well, I mean, I started singing from a young age, like singing in church and things like that. My grandmother's church, and from there I kind of branched off and started doing like different like talent shows and different local little things from like a kid, from like single digits, probably like, you know, to early double digits, 9, 10, 11. And at first I wasn't really like a solo artist. I never really considered myself like a solo artist. I was just like a part of the choir or, you know, things like that. And I used to like write poetry. I always loved to read and write, but I never really rapped. I didn't do that. Me being like a solo artist didn't come until later on in life, until about the age of like 19. I'm 29 now. So it's been like 10 years I kind of been doing it, which is crazy because I never said that.
You're 29, bro. That means you came to the. That means you came to the
20
Cypher.
years old.
Dude, you came. That means, hey,
like
that
a
means you
little
came
ass
to the
kid.
site. You came around. You came around when you were like 21. He was like
21.
21 years old when you came around.
Yeah, I remember that.
And if y'all go back and watch, and we're gonna talk about his performances on the ChiCity Cypher, but those initial performances from you are what made me say, man, this dude he's a smart motherfucker, bro.
I appreciate you.
Right.
He knows what he's talking about. We know the bullshit rap. We deal with the bullshit rap all the
time.
time. We hear you turn on
Bars.
B96, Power 92. We hear the bullshit. Hey guys, we don't condone violence. And the next song, bang, bang, shoot him up.
Right.
But I think Reggie was really talking that shit, bro. And remember, look, when
From a
Reggie
young
came
man's
around and we,
perspective. No, from a young man's perspective, because at the time,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's 9-10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So,
Man, time
you know,
flies.
20, 21 years old, you know, to have that mentality was inspirational to see this.
Look, see that?
but let's get to that, man. Shout out to we got our brother, man, our brother of the show, man. Shout out to D Nick in the building.
In the building, the
Motherfucking microphone misfits.
What's cracking?
He said always love Steph. Reggie got, can you open that comment, brother? Always love Steph. Reggie got, it's right above. Oh, Reggie got style. This is my intro to him. Ja willing, he keep at it. That's right,
Shout out
man.
to you, brother. Appreciate you.
That's right, man. Shout out to you, Aztec Dinero, who's also in the building. That's my motherfucking brother, man. He said shared the link on live on Facebook.
Shout out, man.
All right,
Facebook, he trying to help promote.
Man, share that thing.
Thank you, brother, man. Thank you. You know, we doing this for the artists, man. We doing this for y'all, man, to be able to tune in with these MCs that been rocking shit for years, and here they are sitting at the table with us. Reggie, we talked about, you told us how you got inspired, how you started making music. Tell us a little bit about your path after that? Let's say maybe like teenage years where you kind of, I would assume, started fine-tuning and perfecting like your emceeing and your singing.
Well, man, bro, like I said, I didn't really start. I was singing from a young age, but I didn't really start rapping until about the age of 19. That was when I really started. And the way I started was, it's funny because I've told this story to some of my friends, but the way I started was freestyling. So when I was in college, I went to this school called Hope College. It's in a little town called Holland, Michigan. Like you literally could trace Lake Michigan, and like it's directly on the other side of Lake Michigan. It's a little small, little liberal arts school. And I had this homie, my boy Emilio, and he was a drug dealer or whatever. He was my homie though, but he had the drugs.
Shout out to the drug dealers.
So
Yeah,
hey, shout out. Hey, that's why I became Smokes. You know what I'm saying? But I earned a name. You know what I'm saying? But and what happened was I was smoking with my boy Emilio and our friends, and we were hotboxing his car, and we would freestyle. And one day he just like, man, let's freestyle. So we start freestyling, whatever. And the very first time we did this, everybody freestyle. Like some people did like 20 seconds, some people did 30 seconds. I went for like a whole minute.
Right.
And they was like, damn, bro, that shit was kind of good. So
they must have been like, what the fuck?
Right. It was a predominantly white school, so it wasn't a lot of black people. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so
they don't know what the fuck you said.
Exactly. So it's like, I wasn't shit
But
was
when you
I
hear that, you know,
Yeah,
I don't give a
I'm
fuck
fucking
what
right,
color, race you are, none of that shit. When you hear that real shit, you immediately
sure.
draw
Yes,
to
sir.
it.
So after that, every time it got in the car, it became, all right, let's freestyle again. And after a while, I kept taking more and more of the time. And every time, less people want to rap. And after a while, it became, all right, Reggie rap. And everybody just sit there and listen. And so it became like a nightly thing. We'd get in the car and they'd be like, all right, Reggie, you ready? Put on the beat. And everybody just listen and I just rap. And after a while of that, somebody was like, man, bro, my boy Emilio, he was like, man, you should record this, bro. Like, you have something. I was like, man, I don't know. Like, I was like, don't be gassing me up. He's like, nah, bro, for real. So, and I recorded, and I went in my little dorm room and I got my laptop and I had a Guitar Hero microphone.
Oh, wow.
and I put the little Guitar Hero microphone joint in the USB. And I just put on some beats, man. I didn't even know how to do hooks or nothing. I was just rapping. It wasn't even different verses.
That's that hunger, though.
Yeah.
That's that hunger.
It was just like
beginnings.
Yeah, it was just like minute 30 long verses, just long. I didn't even know how to make songs or structure songs yet. I was just rapping. And
that's what's up.
I didn't even know how to cut the beat. It'd be a 3-minute beat, and then it'd just be a minute of me rapping, and the shit would just play. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I was just so hungry to do it that when I heard myself back for the first couple times, I got hooked on it.
That's a beautiful thing, man. That's a beautiful thing. I think, sorry to cut you off, but I think that's how people everybody has that moment where you kind of step off the porch.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Whatever facet it is. Like he got the Guitar Hero mic. Other people got other shit and small little things. I remember when I first started, it was somebody recording off of a fucking, what's the shit, the 8-track shit, like the spit. It was some other shit, man. They were doing some other shit.
The 4-track tape.
Yeah, it was to a tape. I ended up with a tape after, but it was just, you do what the fuck you gotta do, man. And that's a beautiful story, because for those that are listening and know how far Reggie has came and can listen to his wordplay and his shit, these are the beginnings of that. So you can never stray away from following your path in artistry, man, and becoming like becoming an artistic person. Never stray away from that path, because even the smallest thing could catapult you into doing something. Can we highlight that comment? I'm glad to see you. Okay, so shout out to Jamal Harris, who's also a ChiCity Cypher MC alumni, man. Much love to you, brother. You were in the beginning ciphers, man, and we always still remember you, man, and show mad love to you. He said, I'm glad to see y'all are still moving forward with hip hop. Peace to Gizzo, peace to Lo. You know, me and Lo, man, we always been doing this shit for years, bro. And the team has grown immensely, man. And we're still here. Shout out to Nikki. Ink Pusher. I can't see your comment.
There is no comment.
Okay, she's just something happened, but I know you commented something, so much love to you, man. She's also, we got to get you on the show, Nikki. We definitely got to get you on the show. She's definitely a singer, somebody who got soul. Jamal said, I used to make beats off of a tape deck before I got a sampler. That's what's up, man. Everybody got their story. Loke, let's bring Loke into this real quick, but before we do that, we're gonna get you in. I just want to acknowledge, man, we got the host of Whoop-de-Whoop behind the boards today. So I want to acknowledge my homeboy Cam, man, who's the host of Whoop-de-Whoop. You already know, y'all could tune into his motherfucking show Saturdays. I'll stop for the claps because I know the claps cut off the mics. Y'all could tune into Whoop-de-Whoop on Saturdays at 9:30 p.m. every single Saturday to talk everything MMA.
No, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Sorry, 9 o'clock on Saturdays. If y'all want to talk MMA, baseball, boxing, basketball, football, whatever it is y'all want to talk, tune into that show because that's the show. Shout out to my homie Leonard Jones, man. You already know, man. Uncle Beats in the building. He said Supernova, Chi-Town Spotlight. Respect, bro. We love you, man.
Love, bro,
you already
for
know,
real.
man. We did the legendary Crunchy Beats interview.
Yeah, because we had him at, man, dude, that was
We did the
live.
legendary Crunchy Crunchy Black. I'm sorry. I said Crunchy Beats. I'm sorry, bro.
Country Black.
We did the legendary
I was
Crunchy.
racking my brain like, do I know
3-6
this?
legendary 3-6
Dope
Mafia, legendary
Crunchy Beats.
3-6 Mafia member Crunchy Black. We did that interview and it was thanks to Uncle Beats and shout out to Megan
And
who
we did
was
a great interview with Uncle Beats as well.
yeah, we did an Uncle Beats interview. Y'all could go tune into that
Change my name.
on the YouTube, man, and all of our videos that we dropped, everything's in there. So go check everything out. But back to Reggie, bro. I think that now is the moment where we're gonna play that second song, man, because I think we got to hear your beginnings in music. Hold on, before we do that, I'm sorry, Loke. What was the? I'm jumping all over, so fucking rock with me, bro.
Calm down.
No,
We get through it. We get through it.
Y'all don't know. It's we're getting this down. It's a lot of shit that we got to cover, man. And I want to make sure that we cover everybody that's in the fucking building. Look, what can you tell them? What was your first experience in recording? Because I know you got a motherfucking story.
Snap.
Briefly tell us what was your experience in recording your first shit.
Okay. It was no. It was probably
That sounds like it's gonna be a
no.
long
It was
ass story.
probably over.
It was a dark and stormy
It
night.
was
Prep,
probably
prep.
okay. So you remember how you
Okay.
could do the 2 tape decks where you could record over the other tape deck to double? You could also have a microphone in there.
Yeah.
So that was my first playing around with that.
Okay.
You know, but what put me in my battery in my back was when we went down. We used to be in high school at so Uptown used to have a mall.
No, just say high school, bro.
So Uptown used to have a mall, right? And in Uptown, you used to be able to record a track with the DJ playing. It used to be a music booth store, you know. And that was the first time I actually like recorded
At the
Like,
store?
At the store, they had to do with the DJ, and me and my man just like you said, just kept going and going and going and going. That was my first time like actually recording some shit, you know. But it was really primitive, you know. If anybody remembers that store on Broadway and Wilson at the stop, it was right there in that mall, and that was like the first time I recorded some shit. Like what I felt, and we handed that to Crucial
You thought that
Complex
was the shit
manager.
too
Like,
when you did it.
yo, we're the bomb. You know what I mean? Off of North, that it was wild. Man.
All right, let's
Yeah,
go
that
back.
was-
That's what's up, Loke. That's
dope, man.
that's interesting, bro.
That's
Everybody
dope.
got their story about where they started. Let's show that comment, man. He said he's from Uptown, Magnolia, and Sunnyside. So shout out to the North Side. I believe that's Uptown, Rogers Park, that whole area, man. So shout out to everybody that's up north from the pole, man. Shout out to Bo G, man, from the motherfucking pole. And we rock with y'all, bro. Shout out to motherfucking shout out to Jab G.
Yeah,
you know.
G.
We rock with everybody, bro. But let's get into it, bro. This next song is called "In the Way." It's by Reggie Smokez. So we told y'all,
Yes,
man,
sir.
we're gonna
Another
bring
new
y'all.
unreleased-
Hey, bro. So I guess I don't get to tell my story about how I got started and how I recorded it. No, it's cool. No. This ain't about me.
I didn't
This
know.
ain't
I
about
didn't
me,
know
bro.
this was a heat detector
No,
interview.
it's not about me. Come on, let's rock with Reggie.
Hey man,
Smoke
he
shit.
get no respect around here.
Yeah,
That's all
man.
good.
Hey,
He gets no respect
damn.
around here.
We're gonna take 60 seconds to hear where he recorded his first track
Go
as
ahead,
an
tell him
MC.
about it, Heat.
Heat, tell us where did
Go
you
ahead,
record?
tell him about it. Eat.
No.
All right, so I'll tell y'all where I recorded my. I'll tell y'all where I recorded my first track since he's not gonna say it.
I'm not.
You know where I recorded my first track?
I don't
At
even-
Six Flags.
Really?
Sounds about right.
Dude, my mom did that.
Six Flags has a booth in there that for
Yeah.
like
You pick-
30
it's like
bucks.
karaoke. You
30
pick
bucks
out
or
a-
whatever.
like a
you
demo?
pick 2 songs. 16 in the clip and 1 in the hole. Nate Dogg was about to make some bodies turn cold. That was the first beat that I used. I used that beat. And we actually spit those lyrics. We didn't have nothing written. You just did the lyrics that were to the beat. So that was my first recording. And after that, we did every step I
Get the fuck outta here.
take,
Get the
every
fuck outta
move
here.
I make.
I knew there was something wrong with you.
So
I
that was
knew
the
there was
second-
something wrong with you. I'm gonna leave that at that.
Loving you when you're not around. I know you in heaven smiling down. Pray for us while we pray.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm a guest. You
Okay,
putting on a whole
that was the
performance.
first time that I recorded music. So it was at
damn.
Six Flags, and it was in a booth. I was like 18 years old, 17, and I did a song at Six Flags. But
That's what's up.
so let's, you know
That's
what? Unless you're gonna tell them where's the first time you recorded, we're gonna go
Listen,
into Reggie's track.
Okay, but I'm just gonna say this.
Say it.
I ain't saying shit because if you didn't care then, you don't care now.
Oh, he gets no respect.
Oh my God! All right, y'all. Heat Detector will be back talking for the next episode.
You don't care.
You can catch Heat Detector and all his feelings in episode 8 of the ChiCity Cypher.
For sure.
And we'll be back with that. So let's get into Reggie Smokez.
Yeah,
How
let's
about
do
we
that
stop?
shit. Let's do that
Let's
shit.
get in. Reggie Smokez. Let's go.
This motherfucking body.
Yeah.
Motherfucking big smokes. Hey. Look. If you rapping and I ain't the one to fuck with, we gon' ride if you capping all that tough shit. It's Southside, we just trying to pray for better days. Getting money, all you other niggas in the way. If you rapping and I ain't the one to fuck with, we gon' ride if you capping all that tough shit. Southside, we just trying to pray for better days. Getting money, all you other niggas in the way. Play it smart for you play yourself, nigga. Movie units, you stay on the shelf, nigga. I go hard, but they saying I ain't worked for it. She want my heart, told her baby gotta twerk for it. Never played a game, never told a lie. Shawty drop it low while I'm getting high. Yeah, we keep it private cause we both grown. Bust it open over FaceTime on the phone. All these niggas beefing, baby, I just want the profits. She snapping angles with the filters, asked me how to crop it. They said they wanted something new, I told them watch me drop it. They said they needed for the low, I told them come and cop it. Asked me how that ganja feel, this shit a doozy. I'm just trying to live that toy life, call me Uzi. Shawty looking like a model out the movies. Niggas hating cause I'm hot, I tell them sue me. Smokes if you rapping and I ain't the one to fuck with. We gon' ride if you capping all that tough shit. Southside, we just trying to pray for better days. Getting money, all you other niggas in the way. If you rapping and I ain't the one to fuck with, we gon' ride if you capping all that tough shit. Southside, we just trying to pray for better days. Getting money, all you other niggas in the way. I can't let these bitches take me out my zone. I can't kick it with these niggas cause they gossip like some hoes. Lose the number to my phone cause I'm better off alone. I know I can trust myself so I'ma do it on my own. Murder GizzoProductions, so they calling me a killer, huh? Getting kinda scary, Michael Jackson, this a thriller, huh? Shawty steady looking, now she mad that I ain't feeling her. So I'ma fuck a friend and then pull off, now that's a hit and run. Walking through the party, see more yams than Thanksgiving. I ain't in the tricking, I just show her how I'm living. They call me a baller, kinda like a Scottie Pippen. She don't wanna fuck, it's no complaining, I'm just dipping. Don't like to brag, but they know that I got options. Yeah, I might just slow it down, but I ain't stopping. Anything I drop, I know that I'ma top it. I spit fire like I'm dialing in some hot shit. Smokes if you rapping and I ain't the one to fuck with. We gon' ride if you capping all that tough shit. Southside, we just trying to pray for better days. Getting money, all you other niggas in the way. If you rapping and I ain't the one to fuck with, we gon' ride if you capping all that tough shit. Southside, we just trying to pray for better days. Getting money, all you other niggas in the way.
Let's go, man. Give it up for Reggie Smokez in the building, y'all. Yo, man, that was fire, Reggie, bro. I keep listening to your music, and every time, and you and me have done things in the past as far as music goes and collabs, bro. But I really see you evolving. This is fucking dope, man.
Yeah, man. That shit was
the
dope,
inspiration
bro.
behind, like,
that shit was dope.
tell them the inspiration behind this music, bro, that you're putting out.
Man, bro. I'm sorry, but what you got, Heat?
What do you got, Heat? What do you got, Heat?
I mean,
All right, what do you got?
I just want to say
This
something
is
real quick.
Mr.
Go
Cut
ahead,
You
Heat,
Off
go ahead.
during the
I just want to say
podcast.
something because earlier I was going to ask you a question, like,
I
so
got
then
you.
you went on to do something else and totally forgot. So I was like, in my mind, I was like, I got to say something about
What
this
you got, Heat?
song.
What
I
you got,
think you
Heat?
should ask.
Listen,
I think you should ask.
first time I ever heard you. First time meeting you, man. It's been a pleasure and honor. Actually, man, shit is fire.
Man,
Straight
thank
fire,
you, bro.
man.
I
Straight
appreciate
fire. straight fire. And if you don't know, now you know.
Hey,
go copy his shit. Go look his shit up.
He's got a song with one of my brothers, man. Shout out to Julius. And that song is called Weekend Warrior.
Ooh.
I played it. It's on my playlist. I put it in the car when I'm fucking turning up, bro. Like,
appreciate you, dog.
Reggie could easily be. I can hear him on the radio 1,000%, brother. And I'm manifesting right now, man.
You can hear him on the radio, and you can hear him in the cars in the hood.
And I'm manifesting I'm manifesting right now, brother Reggie Smokez, that you're gonna be on some major fucking tracks coming up, brother. Man, we manifesting that shit right now.
Get that shit pushing.
I appreciate
you there for real.
We always knew, bro, that you were a dope MC, that you were a dope artist, that you're multifaceted. You sing. If you go on his Facebook, you could catch you doing the acapellas, bro.
I love those.
But I want to hit you with some what's he called? Anwar. What's the dude that asked the question?
Narwar?
Narwar.
I love Narwar.
Anwar
says
that
I'm gonna hit you with the N-word.
Narwar. I was trying to say his name. Narwar. I'm gonna hit you with the Narwar shit.
Go ahead, man.
Most people don't know that you were in the band in high school.
So fun fact.
Let's talk about what you did in the band, bro. And just real quick, we're gonna jump onto ChiCity Cypher, but let's talk about. I want to bring something personal, man. You were in the band, brother. Tell them about that, and did that inspire your musical journey?
That's crazy. Hell yeah, that inspired my motherfucking journey, bro. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit, hell yeah. Like I said, bro, I never saw myself as a solo artist.
Right.
Coming up, I saw myself as a part of a collective, be it a choir or a band. In high school, I graduated from Dunbar.
Right.
2013. So, and my freshman year, I actually went to Bowen back when it was called Bowen High School. Now they renamed it some other shit. It's over east, but it's not called Bowen anymore. But my last 3 years of high school, I did marching band at Dunbar, and I was on the drum line, and I played and I learned how to play snare drum. I learned how to play bass drum. Basically, taught myself snare drum, like taught myself bass drum, like taught myself some tenor, played, dabbled in like quads and different things. And I love drums. So, and after I was going to graduate high school, I wanted to be a drummer in a jazz band, actually. So that's really actually what I wanted to do. And before that, I wanted to sing, but then I discovered drums and I fell in love with drums. But then I, graduated that, and I ended up going to a predominantly Caucasian institution of higher learning.
Caucasoids.
No shout out to, no disrespect to no particular race of people, but
I'm not just being disrespectful.
No doubt. I'm just saying for me, you know what I'm saying? But because I met a lot of good friends at that school, and I had a lot of great experiences, and I learned to and I came into myself in terms of hip hop at that place. That's where I learned to rap. But I was planning on continuing with the drums, but their style of marching band didn't really suit me.
Didn't match.
You know what I'm saying?
Is it because it wasn't catering? Was it because it wasn't catering to the jazz drummer? Because you said you wanted to be a jazz drummer. Was it not?
I'm telling you, it didn't have enough rhythm.
It didn't
have. Well, the thing about the jazz drum thing was, bro, I didn't have the patience and the resources to really sit down and learn how to play a drum set. I knew how to play a snare drum and a bass drum and a tenor drum, but I didn't know how to play a drum set. I never really got to learn. And when I got to school, they started recruiting me to do a lot of singing on campus and do performances because they had school choir, and I felt more comfortable doing that. So I just ended up doing a lot more singing, and I kind of just leaned into that as opposed to the drum thing. I
don't mean to cut you off, or do I? No, but the universe is working in your favor because there has been a lot of rappers that came up that are famous today that started off in the drum line.
Really?
Yeah. Pharrell's.
Nick Cannon did.
Nick Cannon. Well, no. I'm talking.
He did. I thought.
Yeah,
wait, hold on. My bad.
No, but now
hold on. My
bad.
My bad. I thought it was okay.
No, Pharrell.
Go ahead.
Pharrell is one of them. He played in a marching band.
Really?
He played on the drum line and
I didn't
all
know
that
that.
shit.
E40.
E40.
Really?
Yeah, E40
That's
as well.
some hip hop history for your ass.
Too Short did as well too.
Really?
Yeah, that's why Too Short's drums be the way they do, because he programming most of his fucking drums on his early shit.
Do you think that affects MCs or also producers, or it's an open window for both?
Yeah, it
for rhythm, right?
Too. And then another thing that's working in your favor, because a lot of people that were in these drum lines and shit like that always thought of themselves as being in a group.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But then there's a moment that the light bulb kind of flicks and says, you know what, I can do this shit. Yeah, and I feel like that moment, you've already had that moment, and this is where you're sitting at. You're in your pocket right now, bro, for real.
Man, yeah,
that's what's up.
Yeah, it's crazy how that happens, and that's why, and I think that's why when I started rapping finally, it turned out the way it did because I brought so much to it because I was already a poet. I wrote poetry, but I didn't rap. it was just like free form poetry.
Right.
And I sang and then I played drums. So I already had rhythm. I already had.
And you had the church.
Right. And
Hey,
I grew up
don't
in
lie,
church.
you was killing all the motherfuckers in that cipher, bro. You were smashing every motherfucker in that cipher, bro. Don't be humble. I know you were killing shit up there, bro.
Let me ask you. Obviously, clearly, you've been down with ChiCity Cypher for a very long time.
Yes, sir.
That first cipher that you went to, the very first one, what was that feeling like when you finished that first cipher? How did you feel like on your way home or whatever? Did you have a feeling like, man, I fucking killed everybody in that shit? Or did you have a feeling like, fuck mama, we on our way? You know what I'm saying? What was that feeling that you had after that?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I felt official, bro. I was like, man, bro, I really did some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, because I'd never done a cipher before right. ChiCity Cypher. Only like unofficial ciphers where, you know, you just get in a circle with your homies and you just rap. Yeah. But I'd never done anything with the whole production and the filming of it and the intros.
You scared in front of those lights and cameras and
it was some nervousness. You know what I'm saying? It was a little bit of nervousness because it was a new thing for me. But once I started, it clicked for me and it felt natural. And then with G and Loke, man, they was super cool with it. And they was just like, and I'll take this also opportunity to say, man, that I definitely view them as like big bros of a sort. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
what's up, man.
You know, especially the things that G does in terms of like, man, the interviews and the work that he puts in. And man is always working hard and creating a platform for other people, which I highly appreciate because I'm here because of ChiCity Cypher, which is, you know what I'm saying, him and Loke's.
Man, real quick, shout out to Gizzo, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Gizzo, man. GizzoProductions in the motherfucking building.
That's a beautiful thing to hear.
ChiCity Cypher. So, and you know, and that felt good. They definitely blessed me with a feeling of belonging, and their appreciation for the culture made me more comfortable with showing my appreciation for the culture. Right. And that came through in the rhyme. So
yeah, man. I think definitely, bro, that you were always to me, brother, man, and you know. It makes me a little bit emotional, and I'll say this, and I'll say, no. I didn't cry, but no, I'll say this, and Lo can vouch for this, man. Reggie, for me, bro, was one of the voices, man. You were the voice for me, bro. When I heard you, brother, man, I thought, man, this dude, he's a prodigy. Like, you were a prodigy to me, bro. Like, and that's why I brought you on the ChiCity Cypher team, because not because I think you could film, or not because I think you would coordinator, not because I think you could hold a clipboard and fucking sign in people. I got you, bro, onto the team because I really felt like you were that dude, man. You were that fucking dude to me. Like, your lyrics, your content, the age that you were at, and the things that you were speaking about, the maturity that you had in you, bro. I was like, dude, this guy's 10 years younger than us, but this motherfucker is he up there, bro.
The passing of the guard. So to speak.
It was the passing of the guard, and when you think about the passing of the guard, you have to retrack and you have to take those initial steps to where this shit came from. And I think that's why it's important that in the show, in our ChiCity Cypher podcast, we have a segment called Hip Hop History. And in hip hop history, bro, we've been bringing you guys for the last couple of weeks things that had happened on the day of that we're doing the show, but also just in general hip hop history, man. So this week, again, following up, we've switched it out throughout the team members, but I think Loke did it a couple weeks ago. But here he is, man. He's back again, bringing y'all Chicago hip hop history. So Loke, our brother, our ChiCity Cypher coordinator, go ahead, man, and let's talk about Chicago hip hop history, bro.
We're gonna go hip hop history.
Hip hop history. Okay. Let's do it.
And today in hip hop history, Yo MTV Raps debuted August 6, 1988.
Really?
Wow.
Today?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Crazy, dude.
Again, what year was that?
Yo MTV Raps.
Yo MTV Raps.
No, now, that's not dope.
I'm gonna say something, right? I'm gonna say something.
I remember my age.
All right, anybody who was there at that time, MTV Raps, you knew it was gonna be hot. Yeah, like dude. I remember one of the dopest ones I saw was when they had Tribe Called Quest.
I love Tribe,
that was dope. They had Cypress Hill. I remember they had NWA riding in the lowrider, or in the lowriders, and then they had Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. And man, that was like prime hip hop, like television. You know, I remember like when I was in grammar school, right? We came back, right? And my man, and some people in this table will know, and out there know, my man Q Billa, right? We're like maybe whatever, 88. So you figure 89, we're probably like 8, 9 years old, 10 years old. He brings the tape, and we're watching Yo MTV Raps at school.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And it was just wild. You know what I mean? That was when it felt like the culture was there because we were on mainstream television. Like,
was it the culture though, or was it?
Oh,
was
yeah.
it at that point? Was it them exploiting the culture, or was it not
No,
that yet? Were they
was
actually?
both.
Were they a
There's
window?
always a little bit of
Because
both.
I see MTV Raps is not owned by black people.
Yeah, that's true.
No. But here's the thing.
Ed Lover and Dr. Dre
Yeah.
that were
We was on there,
from
though.
the streets at that time. That
Yeah, we was
were
definitely
They were
on there.
key
make-
figures.
Yeah.
Key
You had,
figures.
you had Fab Five Freddy,
Yeah.
who was one of the original. You look in the
Yeah.
Rapture video, you see Fab Five Freddy.
It was key
Yeah.
to pushing
writing,
the culture.
uh,
Yeah.
make,
Definitely.
It
making
was
murals.
definitely key. Definitely
Yeah.
key. That's the
Definitely
thing
key.
Wow.
with the Yo MTV Raps. Although it was,
Did they start this
I
shit?
distinctly remember.
Did
I'm not
they
going to
start
say
this
my
shit?
age because I wasn't no fucking 10 years old.
Did they start this shit?
Huh?
Did they start this shit?
No. The box. The box was.
I remember the box.
Yeah,
on
before
MTV.
all of that shit was taken from. So all of that shit was taken from like the box and shit like that beforehand, and then MTV just kind of boxed it up, put a bow on it, and polished it a little bit. You know what I mean?
Branded it hip hop.
Branded it hip hop. Yeah, but at the same time, as much as it was a sellout type of feeling, I mean, there wasn't a motherfucker alive that when that shit came on, you stopped everything you was doing and you go in the crib and you just sit and watch that shit because there was nothing like it.
Man,
Especially
bro,
for a lot of people who didn't like live in areas where they could see the box and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So Ralph Daniels and shit, like people weren't aware of that shit. So that was before the internet.
Hold on, before you do that, let's get everybody in the comments real quick. Shout out to Aztec Dinero. He said those ciphers look fun. Yeah, brother, man.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was a blast.
Also, man, for everybody in the comments, thank you for tuning in and following us, bro. We need y'all in the comments. We appreciate y'all. Jamal said Fab Five Freddy was in Wild Style. He's one of the pioneers of hip hop. Shout out to O'Hare, man. He said, my brothers, man, we fuck with you, bro. We love you too, man. Thank you for tuning in. So we've been talking about Reggie Smokez on the ChiCity Cypher.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to show the audience, man, as we do every single episode, because we've been having nothing but guests on the ChiCity Cypher that are actually MC ChiCity Cypher alumni. So this is Reggie Smokez. I believe this is volume 24.
Okay.
If it serves me right. It's volume 24. Fuck y'all. No, but Reggie. So the thing about it is that Reggie was on many ciphers as he became an MC, and then he was on the ChiCity Cypher team. He rocked many ciphers. So y'all can go on youtube.com/GizzoProductions and y'all can see every single cipher that's ever came out. Everybody that's still tuned in right now, stay tuned in because what's coming next is ChiCity Cypher volume 24. This is Reggie Smokez, man, bringing the real. Y'all could cop his merch. He's actually wearing Reggie Smokez merch on this video. And if y'all want I keep trying to say ChiCity Cypher. If y'all want Reggie Smokez merch, make sure to hit this brother up on all his social medias. Reggie Smokez on everything.
How you spell it?
REGG. Oh well. My Instagram handle is the real THEREAL_Smokez SMOKEZ all lowercase.
Let's get it, man. This is Reggie Smokez on ChiCity Cypher volume 24. Let's get it, y'all.
Smokez back in the building, I got a PSA. Triple C, ChiCity Cypher, I told you we don't play. So you can spend a million years trying to find a weakness. But the armor is airtight, don't be facetious. You fooling yourself with these thoughts of grandeur. I'm a play, killing weak MCs, slow like cancer. I'm the answer to all of your thoughts and prayers. Who sick of a game full of fake thugs and players who betray us, selling fake stories like they really G's. I spit better than most of these rappers when I fucking sneeze. I'm the best, I won't accept nothing less around me. Half of these niggas is sweet, I just call them brownies. I will not accept defeat, I'm determined to win. So you can kneel and kiss the ring and take a shot to the chin. Yup, I'm just stating the facts. This is basics, nigga, simple foundation of rap in ChiCity. Half of these niggas fired, it's a pity. A mogul in the making, chasing millions like Diddy and the Smoke.
Yo, let's go, man. This is Reggie Smokez on motherfucking ChiCity Cypher volume 24.
And Reggie has entered the building. There he is.
Reggie's back.
He had to take a station identification break.
Reggie, one of the questions that Detector has stolen from me on the last two episodes, which is kind of like I like to get into the I got the Tommy laugh. What I like to get into, bro, is like your thought process when you're actually writing now. when I give you the call, whatever it is, whether you got a call from me, a message from me, you know that you're about to write for the next ChiCity Cypher, and you got the instrumental in your inbox because I sent it to you. What's your thought process, bro? Are you writing thinking about who's about to be on the cipher, or do you just straight up write your fucking 16s? Like, I don't give a fuck who's on the cipher. I'm beasting. Like, but do you write thinking who's gonna be on the next joint?
No, I don't pay no mind to who's gonna be anywhere. It doesn't matter.
That's
that
right.
boy said that with his chest.
I paint that. Say it again. You paint that picture how?
Man, I paint that picture explicitly, vividly. You know what I mean? To the best of my ability. Yes, sir. Yeah, nah, bro. Who's gonna be in the building besides me is largely inconsequential to me.
Damn, he used big ass words on your ass.
Inconsequential.
It's irrelevant.
But yeah, go ahead.
But as far as my writing process and how I write, bro, I just let my imagination run, bro. It's to the point for me now that I'm so conditioned in terms of writing rhymes and just like the things I want to say. At this point, I really don't even contemplate like so much lyrical content. I just decide what I want to say, and then I just let what comes out comes out.
Your own lane type of shit.
That's what's up, man. We're not. I like to talk about the thought process, bro, because I think that there's MCs that are listening to this that are thinking about being MCs, because we get that on the ChiCity Cypher, motherfuckers that are thinking about it. And I really want y'all to hear the thought process behind a real MC.
But I'll go into more detail though.
Go ahead, let's do it.
For me, one thing I always have, so y'all talk about kind of like Fab Five Freddy and like the box and things like this. Well, I grew up with my father, thank God, right? Unfortunately, in today's society, a lot of young brothers.
Shout out to Big Reggie, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Shout out to my pops, man. I love him to death. We're very close. Unfortunately, a lot of us as brothers, man, didn't grow up with fathers, unfortunately. But without fathers, I should say. I'm sorry. But I was blessed to be raised by out of the ordinary, which is a single father as opposed to like a single mother. So my father grew up playing me all of the hip hop of his day.
Nice.
So in my top 5 will always be KRS-One. So
the teacher.
My philosophy is like one of my favorite songs of all time by KRS-One. Yeah. I listen to that song to this day. I just rock it like it's some new shit that came out yesterday.
Yeah.
I think very deep in about 4 seconds. The teacher, but that's my shit. So so in terms of my writing process, vocabulary is essential for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I read a lot.
Facetious. You said facetious at the end of your cipher verse. Who the fuck uses facetious?
I read a lot, man. That's something I've always had a passion for, is words and wordplay and poetry. I used to like have dreams and like write my dreams out. You know what I'm saying? Like just for the exercise of using vocabulary and using different words. So vocabulary for me is essential. So I always try to one thing that stuck with me from KRS-One, right, from an interview that he had, was talking about the grade level of what it would take to understand the music. So he talked about today's music is roughly like a 3rd grade level.
Right, makes sense.
You really only need about a 3rd grade education to understand.
That's fucked up.
And shout out to Waka Fly. I love that nigga, but you only need a 3rd grade. You don't got to be that like to understand it. Shout out to Waka, because I love Waka, right? But I always tried to keep what he said in mind in terms of like, my music is at least about a 12th grade threshold. You got to have at least a 12th grade education to understand what the fuck I'm saying.
Nice.
You feel me? So
yeah, that's important, bro, because these motherfuckers are talking about, but the thing about it is when you're marketing for the masses though, and we could get into a whole show about that, but when you're marketing that for the masses, you're at about a 3rd grade level.
You're at about a 3rd grade level.
Because most of this shit is real simple. You're rhyming, you're doing this, you're doing that. Let's go into the comments real quick. Shout out to Jamal Harris, still in the building, brother. We rock with you, man. He said he ripping it. Yeah, Reggie ripped that fucking cipher. Y'all could go watch that. Go to youtube.com/GizzoProductions.
I like Aztec, man. He cool.
Type in ChiCity Cypher. So Aztec said a real MC doesn't care who's gonna be on the song. He's not in a cipher with them. They're in the cipher with him.
With me.
Nice.
And listen to this though. Here's some humbling shit for your ass. You could have that fucking energy, but I've had people come to the cipher with that energy and flop.
Crash.
Low, how many people you seen flop, Low? Preach. We've seen people flop. Preach. So part of that mentality is coming with the mentality that, yes, I don't give a fuck who's in this cipher, but also wordplay, lyricism,
work ethic.
delivery, your beat, your delivery. It's a whole fucking process. You can't just come out here and do what Reggie Smokez does. This shit you don't do this shit overnight.
No, sir.
He been in the band. He been a jazz drummer. He been in music. He been involved since he was a kid. His dad played hip hop to him. There's a track record here of and that's not to say that if you don't have that, that's not to say if you don't have that, you can't be in hip hop, but remember where the fuck it comes from. Remember the work that's involved in being a part of that shit.
That's you couldn't have said it more colder than that. But my question is, okay, you get into hip hop, you're doing this shit. Your dad, he nurtures this creativeness in you. He nurtures your love for hip hop. What was that like the first time you went to him with a completed song, a completed
that's a great fucking question.
Yeah,
bro.
Good shit.
That's a great man, bro. That's a great fucking question. Man, bro, that was such a proud moment for me.
Damn. Yeah,
on some real shit. That was such a proud
I could
moment.
imagine.
Awesome. Like, because even though me and my dad are close now, you know, we've definitely had our issues. You know what I'm saying? That's we all do with our parents.
Is he an MC, by the way?
No, he doesn't. He's an athlete, man. He likes basketball, and but he just has such a strong appreciation for the culture, and that's why I just remember being in his truck and hearing the KRS album over and over. Like I remember that, and me and him singing along to that. But man, bro, I remember. Don't cry, man. Don't cry. So when I was in college, right? I remember the first time my peoples found out I was rapping.
Right.
They was like, "You want to do what?"
For real?
Because I'd always been known as the smart kid in my family. So it's just kind of like, we did all this work to help you get you to college and do all this shit. You talking about you want to rap? Like, what are you talking about? Like, right? You know what I'm saying? And so my family was the first non-believers I had to convert, essentially.
Right.
So, because if if people who don't know me who watch the stream, they might sit here and look at my demeanor and be like, "Oh, he's a rapper." Yeah. Because what's considered a rapper in 2023, right?
Gotcha.
So this is how he speaks. He's a rapper, right? So so with the way I carry myself, a lot of times people don't expect it,
right?
So my family was the first non-believers I had to convert, and my dad, and I remember I showed my dad those verses that I did it with the Guitar Hero thing. And he was just like, okay. He was like, all right, well, okay, cool. And then the first song I did, I played it for him, and he was just like, oh, okay, well, you can do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
Was he that nonchalant about it? Like, well, nice, cool, okay.
My dad is part of the reason my standard is so high is because he's not easily impressed.
Right, got you.
So so the first song I did that, my dad is not going to tell you he liked the shit unless he really liked the shit. Right. He don't do soft praise.
As he should.
He don't do that. So, so the first song that I played for him, he was just like, "Whoa!" I was like, word.
"Got him!"
I was like, "Word!" Yeah, pop feeling it, and that meant so much to me because he was such a big part of my foundation of my love for the culture.
Yeah,
and so it was just like to have his approval meant the fucking world to me, bro.
Listen, before we take even one more step, let's give a shout out and a round of applause to your pops, man. He did a hell of a job.
Yes, sir. Let's go, brother, man. Let's go. We've been having a theme. We've been having a theme. And shout out to Andreas Haley Pops, man. We talked about his pops, and that shout out to that business, and we talked about the influence that his father had on him.
It was awesome, dude.
Musically, and Lo got to meet his dad, and just the influence that he had, man, on him, like musically, or just in general.
My boy. That's Jules.
And we love to see that, man. We got the homie Jules. Shout out to Sessler Universal, man, who's in the comments. That's the homie Jules. Jules, we talked about you earlier, brother. That the song
Weekend Warrior,
the song with Weekend Warrior is one of my favorite songs, bro. And I swear to God that's a Grammy nod right there. No doubt, man. I really love that song. So shout out to our brother, man, Julius, who's in the motherfucking building, man.
Buddy. Jules, man. It's my bro.
Pigs fly, brother. Pigs fly, man.
Yes, they do.
We recognize you, brother. Pigs fly, man. You're a real dude. But dude, we've been talking about hip hop. We've been talking about ciphers. We've been talking. Dude, we're invigorated in shit, but I always got one special question that comes around this time for the show.
What's that?
Heat detector.
Yes, sir.
Does the resident ChiCity Cypher producer have instrumentals?
Look, man,
does the ChiCity Cypher beat captain? Beat boss.
Okay, here's
have beats.
What's up with you?
Okay, here's the thing. I got some shit, right? I think I can play.
Jesus.
No, but here's the thing, though.
You got the shit.
I want to make sure everybody
I'm
can
gonna
hear
give
it.
you the shit.
I just want to make sure everybody can hear it, and then I'm gonna have to pull some shit up. You know what I mean? I didn't know you were gonna do this, man. I did not know you were.
So
gonna do
7 episodes in, and he still says, "I didn't know you were about to
didn't know
rap."
this was gonna happen, guys.
I did not know that you were gonna do this and put me on the
Shout out
spot.
to
What
our
about
brother,
he-
man? Motherfucking Jules in the building. He said, "Man, pig. I appreciate the shout out, brother." We rock with you,
Yes, sir,
man.
man.
Shout out to
My
our other
homie.
brothers in the same circle, man. Shout out to E, man. Shout out to Els, bro. Shout out to Elliot, man. Shout out to the homies, man.
Yeah,
Shout out
man.
to everybody that's in the building. Everybody that's still tuning in right now. Let's get these bars. Fuck it.
Hold on,
Don't
man.
tune
I
out.
don't, hey, listen, man. I gotta find the right shit.
All right,
man.
we're gonna get the bars in a second. In about
Gotta
in about
find the
30
shit.
in about 30 seconds, we're gonna get the bars. But
Get it.
so y'all know, man, go to YouTube, type in ChiCity Cypher, whatever fucking volume 1 through 36. You can see our history there, bro. 10 fucking years almost in the game. Shout out to my brother, motherfucking Loke, that's in the building. Shout out to Heat Detector, who's in the building. ChiCity Cypher, resident producer. Shout out to Noodles, bro, who's our audio engineer,
my boy.
man.
Shout out to brother Noodles.
Shout
man.
out to
Fatal.
Shout out to Fatal, man, who's our motherfucking cinematographer for the ChiCity Cypher, and shout out to our DJ, man, and you know, I mean, we love you, man, Ace, bro. If you're watching, brother, we love you, brother.
Jules.
We love you,
Sir.
man. We love you, Jules.
Love.
Those are our ChiCity Cypher DJs. You know what I mean? Y'all forever our DJs, bro.
Love,
So we
love.
love you guys, man.
I'm looking for the beat right now. Just hang tight, man.
He's
All
still
right,
looking
all right.
for the beat,
I'm
but
looking for
for
something.
anybody that just tuned
something
in, y'all
special.
just heard the whole interview with Reggie Smokez. If you missed anything, I want you to go back and listen to this man's story, listen to his history and how he actually became an artist.
Shout
And
out
then-
to his old man.
Shout
Yes,
out to
sir,
his
man.
pops, man,
Love
and
you,
how he
Dad.
ended up on ChiCity Cypher and just put in work for years, bro. Put in work for years.
I'm
We gave
seriously
y'all
trying
every
to
week.
find
Every
this
week, y'all could
particular
come
beat,
here,
man.
bro. We're gonna have a
Uh-oh.
new ChiCity Cypher alumni MC
All right.
to rock the
Hey,
building.
can somebody let us know if we can hear if you can hear that?
If y'all can hear the beat, we're gonna play
Let
the
us know
beat.
in
If
the-
y'all can
in
hear
the-
it,
in the
let us
comments.
know. Let us know in the comments. I don't know why we're having to ask the comments, but if y'all can hear in the comments, let us know if y'all can hear the
Thumbs
beat.
up, thumbs up.
Let's go. Yeah,
Let's see
man.
what we got.
We got instrumentals, bro. It's ChiCity Cypher. We couldn't let y'all go without having some motherfucking beats in this house,
Live and
bro.
direct. Hey,
And we got MCs in the building.
okay, I can
Uh.
rock with this. Hey,
I
See, I
hope
don't
y'all-
think they
I
can
hope-
hear it. I don't think they can hear it, but we
I
can
hope-
hear it.
All right. I hope
Hey.
y'all can hear it. Yes.
hey,
Shout out to Zoe, man. Let's go.
all right.
And you know, it's a ChiCity
Yeah.
Cypher, man. We got bars all motherfucking day.
Yes, sir.
Joey?
Shout out to 606 Hip
Yo.
Hop in
Yeah.
the building. Let's go.
It's Reggie
Let's go. Come on,
motherfucking
can I-
Smokez.
I'll
Yo.
start it.
Yo, go ahead.
Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
You started it.
I'm
You
starting.
gonna start it off?
Let's
Go
go.
start it off? Go start it
Listen,
off?
Let's go.
Listen,
Let's go.
listen. I said it
Turn
like
the beat
this.
up.
Nah, it's
Turn the beat up.
ChiCity Cypher up in the fucking building. If you don't like that shit, you might be seeing some caps getting peeled. And I'm telling you right now, it ain't nothing. We love to smoke, so bring everybody, even your fucking cousins. We sitting here with Reggie in the building. That smokes. Every day you might get smoked and get slayed. I'm looking at Jizzo right now. It's true. I'm gonna pass him the mic so we can act the motherfucking fool. Let's go.
Okay.
Yo, we ain't England, we ain't got no blokes, but I'm in the cypher chilling with Reggie Smokez. We ready to rock. Every time I grab the mic, you know what it is MCs, we on site. The green light, the yellow or the red. Bring your bitch around, she might give me some head. I'm talking about bars I never really said, but if you check the message, the shit says red. I'm the
Okay.
ChiCity Cypher MC. I've been rocking
Okay.
10 fucking years, yo. You know we never stopping. I got Reggie Smokez. I got Heat Detector. I got Loke in the building. Can be protecting
Hey,
all the audio levels. I swear to God, we swerving. You don't know what it is. Your bitch been Durbin. Shout out to the senator.
Hey.
Go ahead and spit this
Hey.
shit. Let's go.
Born a vicious predator, some said it was rabies. Ready to kill with no ifs, ands, buts, or maybes. Chemical warfare, cracking AIDS half the range me. With grandma raised babies, welfare for colored ladies. The smothering that's covering the obligation from generations. They work to the bone on plantations for 40 acres. They never delivered justly. I whispered in the midst of the mob figures that must be the product of a long line. It seemed like avoidance of the most high, stuck in the dream site. Contusions from a time, delusions
visions in the mind where we couldn't strikes on the end or outside the line. Upon the recollections of such things reflect complex concepts in your mind start to connect like E equals the MCs. Behold the squares though, rocked it every night. He put on the well-prepared show, then took a hike into the storm of the night. 0 below, the frozen cold of covered in snow. Sipping easy like a Sunday morning, the way he threw it back. Blunts by the truckload, no longer buying 2 a pack. Smokes.
We got Loki in the building off camera. Let's go, Loki. We got Loki.
Yeah. This beat fat like lard. When I get on the beat, I go hard. Fucking retard. Shit, I think I need a fucking helmet because I'm going in crashing motherfuckers. Yeah, I done it. Been there, done that, but I'm not Dr. Dre. I'm from Chicago, around the way. I slay. Every day, all day, I don't play. You know what I gotta say? Hey, I must be the great. Call me Mal because I dictate. Ask your bitch how my dick tastes.
Ask your bitch how my dick tastes. Yo, ChiCity Cypher motherfuckers, you know what we did. You know what we do. You know what we done, man. We bringing beats every fucking week to y'all. We bringing bars. We bringing Chicago hip hop history. We bringing ChiCity Cypher alumni MCs in the motherfucking building. Boy. Y'all keep rocking with us every single Sunday. Everybody that's tuned in, Sunday, 7 p.m. We are here every single week. And if y'all about that mental health and y'all want to check into another show and have y'all opinions, get on camera, get in the comments.
Yeah.
We're talking about men's mental health. There's a show coming up right after this one. It's called The Check-In.
Yes,
it's
sir.
with the brothers that you see on camera right now, plus many more. It's about mental health. We got some saucy topics, some spicy shit we're going to talk about. So make sure to tune in. That's at 8:30. So 30 minutes after this is about to go off. Tune in at 8:30. And we're in the motherfucking building. Reggie, thank you so much for being with me, brother.
Yeah, thank y'all for having me.
Heat Detector.
My man.
Thank you, brother, for hosting the show with us, man. We got Low. We got Cam in the building.
ChiCity in the building. Let's go, baby.
It's a motherfucking party.
In the building.
We out of here, y'all. Let's go. It's ChiCity Cypher Podcast. We rock with y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
Smokes back in the building, I got a PSA. Triple C, ChiCity Cypher, I told you we don't play. So you can spend 1,000,000 years trying to find a weakness, but the armor is airtight, don't be facetious. You fooling yourself with these thoughts of grandeur. I'm a play, killing weak MCs, slow like cancer. I'm the answer to all of your thoughts and prayers. Who sick of a game full of fake thugs and players who betray us, selling fake stories like they really G's. I spit better than most of these rappers when I fucking sneeze. I'm the best, I won't accept nothing less around me. Half of these niggas is sweet, I just call them brownies. I will not accept defeat, I'm determined to win. So you can kneel and kiss the ring and take a shot to the chin. Yup, I'm just stating the facts. This is basics, nigga, simple foundation of rap in ChiCity. Half of these niggas fired, it's a pity. A mogul in the making, chasing millions like Diddy in the smoke.